Okay, suppose the probability of event A occurring in one trial is probability of A. If all trials are independent, the probability that A occurs at least once, so we're looking for this phrase at least once whenever we see this type of problem, is shown below. So the probability at least once would be probability at least once is 1 minus the probability that no events happened, or 1 minus the probability of none. Okay, so use at least once rule to find the probability at least one head when you toss 3 coins. Okay, so the probability of at least one head in 3 tosses. See, I could sit there and I could map it out in my head. Let's say I could have head first, head second, head together, or I could just do probability, or I could just subtract off 1 minus the probability of no heads. No heads in 3 tosses. Okay. Well, so we have to kind of think about what that means. Kind of going back to our little chart here. I could have head, 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 tail, tail, head, or tail, tail. So how many of those combinations have absolutely no heads in them? And that's just 1. So 1 out of 4. And I'm looking at this happening 3 times, so I want to multiply that by, or take that to the 3rd power. Which is 1 minus 1 cubed over 4 cubed. So 1 minus 1 over, and it's okay to get a calculator for that. It's 1 over 64. And again, you can use a calculator, but I'm going to rewrite that 1 as 64 over 64 minus 1 over 64. So 63 out of 64. Chances would I expect to see something like that. Okay, so the very last question, we purchased 10 lottery tickets. Find the probability of winning some type of prize on a single ticket is 1 in 10. What is the probability of at least winning one winning ticket amongst the 10 tickets? So we're going to do the probability of at least one win, and we're going to do 1 minus the probability of no wins. Okay, so what is, if the likelihood of winning is 1 out of 10, then 1 minus no wins is be 0.1 or 0.9. And then I want to take that to the 10th power, because we're doing this 10 tickets in a row. And that's where we're going to have to pull a calculator out for us. And we should get, let me do that real quick. Okay, so 0.9 to the 10th is that number. So I want 1 minus 0.347. So I should get something like 0.65. So 65% of the time I would expect to win at least something with these kind of rules.